In the penultimate episode of our VHS 99 review, we have number 2, To Hell and Back. That's not a Too Fast, Too Furious pun, just a coincidence. Beware, there are major spoilers ahead. It's New Year's Eve 1999, and our main characters, Nate and Troy, are filming a ritual put on by a coven of witches. They're attempting to summon the demon Ukuban into a human vessel named Kirsten. This opening scene at the witch's house plays like it was ripped straight out of an episode of What We Do in the Shadows. The dry humor, the casual documentary style, the way the fantastical elements are kind of played off as no big deal. Maybe that's why it worked for me so well. During the ritual, a nasty little demon named Furcus pops up, and I love how the witches are just so annoyed by this. It's like Furcus regularly pops up to bother them like he's a wacky sitcom neighbor.
Did I do this?
The witches banish Furcus, but Nate and Troy are dragged into the abyss with that little scamp. They end up in the feeding grounds, an area of hell ruled over by what I assume is the devil looming above. They never really go into it. But the depiction of hell here feels so original. It's all craggy and rocky with gross demons, and there's bear traps everywhere, and the distance is always obscured in darkness with only the occasional lightning flash to cut through it. The duo then meets Mabel the Skullbiter, who agrees to take them to Ukuban, as long as they agree to write her name in the witch's book when they get back to Earth. They follow Mabel on a little odyssey to get to Ukuban, having several run-ins with demons along the way, and I love how the demons are just kind of going about their day when the group stumbles upon them. My favorite has to be the sleepy little guy with hell's tiniest little pitchfork. They finally make it to Ukuban, and after Mabel gets impaled by a demon, the boys dive headfirst into Ukuban's weird stomach flaps, which somehow makes them reappear in the witch's house where this all started, and they all lived happily ever after. Just kidding. Somehow Nate is now in Kirsten's body, and the witches quickly slit Kirsten Nate's throat, and Troy's killed by one of the witches' husband with like a sickle. As Troy dies, he writes Mabel's name in blood in the book, and during the closing credits, the witches are heard chanting Mabel's name. I had a great time with this one. Between the fun banter, the cool design of the demons, and the vibes of hell, I really felt like I was along for the ride. No minute felt wasted, and when you're in a less than 2-hour movie with 4 other short films, every second counts. Shout out to Nate's little party hat for making all the scenes in hell just a little more darkly comedic. We've gone all the way to hell and back, and next time we'll head 6 feet under to check out our number 1 pick.